What's up, guys? Welcome back. I've been getting more into gardening, and honestly, it's a lot more rewarding than I expected. Today, I'm going to be showing y'all around the garden, and we're gonna go through what I'm growing this year, some of what my mom's growing this year, and at the end of this video, we might do a little cooking. So come on, let's take a look at the garden. So with all three of these plants, I planted quite a few seeds, actually. The tomatoes, I honestly couldn't tell you because the seeds are so small and there's so many. These watermelons, I had 4 separate mounds that I planted in each of, and then I also planted some kind of interspersed among that as well. So you can look at this and see, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Maybe 15 different watermelon plants growing. So one of the things that I'll need to do is narrow this down to at most 2 plants, but probably only 1. And that will help me to be able to feed and nourish that one watermelon plant the best, allowing it to grow the highest quality fruit possible. That's what the watermelons look like, and they're looking good. I planted these probably about 3 weeks ago. Honestly, having never done this before, I kind of expected them to grow faster, but they're doing well. And there's a couple of these that definitely look like they could be the one that I keep. Those are the watermelons. So the other 2 plants that I'm growing are tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes specifically, and cucumbers. As you can tell, the heirloom tomatoes got a lot planted, so very soon I will need to narrow this down to probably just 1 plant. And when we do that, hopefully that plant will start to shoot up, grow a bit quicker. Right now we've probably got too many different tomatoes growing, and that will keep any one tomato plant from really producing well and growing. Both of these I will need to narrow down to just 1 plant. The cucumbers are actually doing phenomenal. You can see they have a 3rd leaf. All 6 actually have a 3rd leaf growing, kind of pointing in the direction that they're doing very well. So happy to see that, happy to see all 3 of these plants did germinate. I planted all of them at the same time. So we'll keep a watch on these as the season goes, and hopefully by midsummer, we've got some fruit that we can cook with. Would love to make pizza with these tomatoes, I'll tell you what. So over here in this part of the garden, we've got a lot growing. None of this is stuff I planted. This is all the work of my mom. We have tons of green onions. You'll see those all over the garden. If you can't tell, they've been let go for way too long. So probably need to do something about that. Thankfully, we have some smaller ones in our greenhouse. That helps us out a bit when I use green onions, because these are quite tough and quite fragrant, which is not what you're looking for with a green onion. But my mom is also growing, let's see, I actually planted green onions here before I planted the watermelons, cucumbers, and tomatoes, but they never germinated. So I don't know what the lesson learned there was, probably that I planted them too deep. Over here, my mom's growing quite a few different things, some lettuce, some basil, I think also probably some more cucumbers, spinach, dill, collard greens, just a lot of different things. And then in this bed, which you can definitely see right on the edge here, as well as pretty much every bed in the garden, we've got a bunch of strawberries. I've actually been coming out here and picking these every couple days, and just every day there are more and more in these gardens. Let's check out the rest of the garden. So over here, we've got quite a bit of stuff. More green onions, more strawberries. We've got some asparagus growing back here in the back. More cucumbers, likely, and or tomatoes. I think most of these along these wires are cucumbers, but I'm not 100% sure. More green onions. These are a bit smaller. These actually could probably do something with. Thyme, more lettuce and greens. And then behind me, you'll notice there are a ton of vines. These are all growing along this fence right here, and all of these are blackberries. Blackberries last year are actually the thing that really made me want to get into this gardening, because I would come out here almost every day last summer, pick a few blackberries, pick some blueberries from the other side of the garden, and just eat those for breakfast. So really looking forward to those getting to the point where we can harvest. Thankfully, they kind of keep growing all throughout the summer. So for a month, maybe 2 months, every day there will be more blackberries to just come out and pick, wash off, and eat right out of the garden. Let's take a look inside the greenhouse now. So, this is the greenhouse. This is actually one of the first things my mom put in when she started gardening a few years ago. Honestly, most of the things that we eat throughout the year that come from our garden come from this greenhouse. In here we've got rosemary, we got more of those green onions that I was talking about. My mom is growing some dill right now, some lettuce. We've even got some tomatoes back here that are a lot closer to ready than mine. She's also nursing a few different avocado plants. That's what these are. Avocados do not do very well in Texas, unfortunately, because our winters do get a little bit cold. But we keep trying each year. We've got a bigger one outside. It did flower, kind of. Probably still not gonna have any avocados, but I mean, there's all sorts of herbs in here. Dill, rosemary, thyme, basil, some different lettuces. And yeah, this is honestly just a great little spot to come grab some stuff. We'll grab some rosemary out of here, take that inside, and start cooking. So the thing we're gonna be cooking today is a hot honey glazed New York strip with some herb roasted potatoes. And the really cool thing is all of those herbs are gonna come from our garden. So let's go gather those, take them inside, and get to cooking. All right, we'll say hello to our little bunny friend. We've got 3 baby bunnies in the garden and discovered that yesterday when watering. Wish I had a clip of it to show you, but underneath this thyme here, you see growing a lot of thyme here, right underneath here is their nest. And look, there's a baby under there. So we'll let them be. They're not doing too much damage to the garden. All right, so now we've come inside and it's time to get cooking. All right, so to start off this dish, we're gonna be using these petite gold potatoes. What you're gonna wanna do is dice these up into quarters. Once you have a good amount of potatoes diced up into quarters, transfer them into another bowl and fill that bowl with water so you can soak the potatoes for a little bit. Next, we'll be taking our herbs from the garden, the rosemary and thyme, and pulling the leaves off of the stems into a separate bowl. Once you have a good amount, you can move on. To the bowl full of our herbs, we'll be adding a good bit of olive oil, some garlic powder, and a tablespoon of cornstarch. This will help our potatoes to brown up nicely in the oven. Mix these together in that bowl until thoroughly combined. And then grab your potatoes after you pour the water out and dump them into this bowl. Also, don't forget the salt. Now you'll want to use your spoon and mix this all up to make sure that every potato is evenly coated with our olive oil, cornstarch, and herb mixture. Next, you'll transfer these out onto a pan and put them in the oven that you preheated to 425 degrees until they get golden brown. For our meat, we're using a prime ribeye, not a New York strip like I said earlier. All we want to do with this steak is pat it dry and then put salt and pepper on it. Our glaze will do the rest. Make sure you coat both sides evenly with the salt and pepper. Once we're done with that, we'll set that aside and make our hot honey glaze. For this hot honey glaze, I'm going to be using Kinder's Wing Hot Honey Chili Sauce. It's made for chicken, but I figured it'd be pretty good with this. We also want to take some of that rosemary from the garden and mix that into our hot honey. We'll stir to combine these two and set that aside for the end of our grilling. Yeah, that's pretty good. We've already heated up the grill and we'll be placing the steak directly over heat. Make sure and flip the steak every couple minutes so you get a good sear and so that it cooks evenly throughout. Right when we're about to pull it off, we'll take that hot honey glaze and baste it on the steak. Now that we're back inside, we have those golden brown potatoes from the oven. Pull those out and plate up our delicious meal. I wish I could say that these potatoes were also from the garden, but just getting to have a little bit of the garden in our meal is pretty special. All right, so there you have it, folks. A hot honey glazed steak and some roasted potatoes with thyme and rosemary from the garden. Super excited about this. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and give it a like. Would be greatly appreciated. And also comment down below what kind of things you'd like to see more of. Whether that's more recipes, more cooking, more garden tips and tricks. Would love to hear some feedback from you guys. Just help y'all out in whatever way you need help. So hope y'all have an amazing week, and I'm gonna dig into this and see y'all next time. So good.